Hey guys, welcome back to another Dragonheir Silent Gods video. In today's video, I'm going on to Season 2 for my original Season 1 account that I made to experience all of the changes that they brought to the game. Before I get into that though, I just want to say a massive thank you to Dragonheir Silent Gods for sponsoring this video. If you are interested in getting involved in the game, please do click the link in the description or the pinned comment and get involved today. So, as you can see here, I'm moving into a new season with existing characters on Celestia Sands 8. My Season 1 account was incredibly lucky, however, unfortunately, I didn't actually have the time to commit as much time as I wanted. So, as much as I was competing in the top 5 rankings, I did drop to around 45, I think it is, towards the end of the season. I missed a lot of the other world, and I wasn't able to invest a lot of time into the endgame boss either. So, let's have a look at the season review. So, rank 46, so I get 10 Heliolite dice, 20 tickets, for the premium Season 2 summons, the gold shop, and of course I get the horse. So I'm getting nearly 4,000 sand core and 33,000 nearly essence of creation to upgrade my artifacts. There we go, there's those rewards. Let's have a look. So it'll give me my recap as well in a second after we see. So fire and necrosis, lightning and poison, and ice and radiance are going to be the new thing. Obviously this introduces Ice Blast, which is going to be incredibly fun if I can pick some of those up. We've got all of the new heroes, all of the new bosses. I don't know why they've shown Shinna as the new school of hero there when they've shown the other 2 exclusives, but it is what it is. So we've got our new horse. Use that. Then let's go over to the Nameless Bard. This is where we get our recap of season, I believe. So there you go, as you can see, the recap here, so really remember dates and how that played out. But so I consumed 23,000 energy, 206 million gold, 18 legendary heroes. Bear in mind, the only thing I bought was the $1 epic chest, and I think I bought the first battle pass as well. Aside from that, it was completely free to play, and like I said, my luck was actually insane. The first legendary I got wasn't until I got the level 30 Erich from the storyline. 43 level 100 heroes, so Erich, Tharavel, and Charlach Showen. Snowfield Progress, I did 2.3 million damage to the boss, which put me 24th. Vortex 4, my highest rank was 1 with 106 million damage. I cleared everything on stage 12, so that was nice and neat. Oh, apparently not Ancient Battlefield. And then Famiander, I got stuck at 179 and I didn't have the time to push it, and the same with the Ice and Necrosis Pillar. I wasn't too worried about it though, unfortunately. 4th in the Grand Gladiator Arena, only 39 battles though, which kind of speaks volumes to my activity, and I didn't do either of the other types of arena at all. So let's head over to the seasonal shop and see what I can get. Why can I upgrade? Oh, that's the attributes. Okay, we'll worry about that at another point. So let's go to the exchange and go to the season shop. So first things first, of course, we want to buy all of those. We also want to get the Worm Arrow because it's just going to give us more summons. So 500 Worm Arrow. I will get the Master Scrolls as well, the Epic Scrolls, the Avatars. In fact, I think I can buy everything here. Yeah, we'll get those because we want to get some of the Season 3 epics. Okay, cool. So we'll leave that. We won't spend that to get the last. Well, let's get the gold. There we go. Leaves us with 9 sand core. Right. What's my mail? 140 Worm Arrow as well. So, like I said, obviously I wasn't very active, so I don't have a huge amount of resources going into this. We've got 25 dice there, plus what can we buy? So another 5, so 30 dice. So what we're going to do is, to kick this video off, it's a little bit of a birthday summons for me. I'm not going to invest money into this. I was considering it because obviously my birthday was yesterday. It would have been nice to do some birthday summons, but I'd rather save and invest into my main account than an account that I'm likely not going to have the time to play. So first of all, let's just quickly get these Starlight Stone dice out the way, see if we can get some of the Season 3 epics. Season 2 epics, sorry, not Season 3. Unlikely with this amount of dice though. Okay, so 2 more to try our hand quickly. Okay, Right, so now I'm going to do the fourth firing summons where we can get 2 legendaries for free. So available from these, ones I'd love would be Shinna. Shinna's incredibly strong. I'd also quite like to get, you know what, outside of Shinna, there's nothing I'm particularly worried about getting. So fingers crossed for Shinna. Let's see. So starting off with no legendaries here, and no epics either. And the other epic I would like to get is I'd really like to make sure I get Girthin, the Ice Blast epic, because she's just going to significantly increase my ability to deal damage. Ice Blast is Stegamothing off the bat. That's really not what we were looking for. But yeah, Shinna is incredibly strong, and paired with my hopeful Girthin will be the team I'll be using for a lot of the content. Right, so this is the last legendary we're getting here. Let's see, who are we going to get? Rose. Okay, so Rose is cool. Rose is really good for Witch's Remains. Unfortunately, not what I was really looking for. Yeah, we'll pull 10 on this one just to see what we can get. Hopefully, like I said, some of the epics. Cedic, that's not going to help me, unfortunately, without an enabler, which I'd need bled in now instead of Shinna. And 2 epics here, so praying for Girthin. Cool, good. So that's a really good start. We just need a bled in now to enable my Girthin. Another Cedic. Okay, so obviously over the next few days I'll be using any dice I can get into this Season 3 summons to try and get myself an enabler for my Ice Blast team. The other thing I want to look at is, we have a little look here, upcoming events. On banners, I am in desperate need of a Garius. So I'd like to look out for when I can get a Garius. None there. Celestial summons 3. So there we go. So on the 3rd summon banner of the season, I can try my hand at getting Shinna, and I can try and get myself a Garius too. And now that I've got a Girthin, it's almost more important for me because Girthin is my main damage dealer for an Ice Blast team. So I need to make sure that I can actually enable her and use her. But just to show you what I'm going into Season 2 with, I obviously, let's do it by element. It'd probably be easier. In terms of Radiance, I was very lucky and I picked up a Photo. So pairing my Photo with a Taflin, where's Taflin? That is my enabler for Photo, so a really good source of damage. Photo is obviously incredibly strong. So Radiance is paired with Ice, so my Ice team at the moment, as you can see, is pretty lackluster. I do obviously have my Girthin now, but I need something to enable her. But most of the support will come from Radiance, but that's where I really need my Garius. I do have the Staff Legendary already as well, so I'll be able to get some nice shields out of him. Next up, we've got Fire. So Fire is paired with Necrosis this season, and as you can see, I was very lucky and I picked up a Flora in Season 1. I also picked up another couple of Fire Legendaries, but Flora being the main one. So Flora, Tonelman, and Erich is kind of the core of my Fire damage team. And I'll be using Adolphus and probably Horus as well to build a team out there because my Necrosis options are fairly slim. So I could use Ripecast as my tank. Obviously, I did complete the Uteor event and I did get 2 more summon legendaries along with the one we all got for free. Next up then, we've got Poison and Lightning. So first of all, in Poison, I was very lucky and I got the exclusive legendary for Poison in Lothair. So I could build a team around Lothair with Twitch, who I also got, and also Corrin, the epic Poison extender. So those 3 together are incredibly strong. And of course, I do have Throwabath there. Healer-wise, I will probably be using Hexandra or Vikuk to complete that team. And I've also got my Lightning, where I was once again very lucky, and I picked up 2 Dauntless legendaries. So my luck was actually insane in Season 1. Actually, I can use Nathaniel with my Throwabath, sorry. So Nathaniel, Throwabath, and then either Poison or Dauntless will be the way I'll be going for those teams. Obviously, long term, once I get the Ice Blast epics or legendaries, that will be the route I'll take. But as a starting point, I will probably focus on Dauntless because they were incredibly strong in Season 2. So, like I said, my luck in Season 2 was insane. I got a lot of very strong damage dealing combinations that can really push me to deal a huge amount of damage to all of the challenges, all of the bosses, any area of content really. Especially at the start, I will probably be using Photo for early stuff with the playing cards from Arena to guarantee him a crit. That will probably be the way I kind of initially progress. So yeah, that is all for my kind of intro to Season 2. Like I said, I was considering whaling a little bit and getting some stuff, but I've decided to not do that for the time being. So the only thing that I'm really not liking about Season 2 is, unfortunately, we do go back to the old systems that haven't been updated for the changes that were made in Season 1. So it's going to be a massive step backwards, and I think that's where they've really missed a beat, because anybody who's played Season 1 since the changes will know that the experience was way better than, way better than the game currently. However, in Season 2, anybody who's experienced that, they no longer get that, and that's a really big loss. I think that needs to be rolled out onto all servers as soon as possible. So that is all. Obviously, I've said my opinions on that to the community managers. They all know that. So it is what it is. I'm sure it will be rolled out at some point in the future. I hope it's soon. As well as that, though, when it does get rolled out, I'm sure there'll be compensation for any older servers. So that's something to somewhat to look forward to. So that is all for this video. I do just want to say once again a massive thank you to Dragonheir Silent Gods for sponsoring this video. If you are interested in giving the game a try, please do click the link in the description or the pinned comment. Remember, those changes on Season 1 will be active for you if you start the game today. And just a massive thank you to you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.